Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Formula 1 transfer news. It's been confirmed Esteban Ocon will join forces with Daniel Ricciardo at Renault Sport F1 for 2020. After missing out on the Mercedes drive, it looks like a deal's been done that Ocon will be in Formula 1 next year once again. And yeah, obviously it'll be the fifth season for this Renault team. And I think it'll be the first new complete driver lineup. Let me just have a think. It must be at least since the beginning of 2017 when you had Hülkenberg and Julian Palmer, forming Renault together. So, yeah, be first new lineup since then, I guess. And also first new lineup for Renault, indeed, in terms of driver relationship, anyway. But, yeah, obviously, with now, obviously, Ocon at Renault, it means Hülkenberg loses out here and will not be at Renault from next season onwards. So where Hülkenberg now goes is a new question. Obviously, his name's been linked with Haas F1 in recent days and months. Some rumours have circulated there about him maybe replacing either Grosjean or Kevin Magnussen at Haas F1. But, it is shocking news, that obviously Ocon back in Formula 1, Hülkenberg, well, for now, doesn't even have a seat in Formula 1, as far as we're aware. Obviously, it's good, I guess, for Ocon, bad news for Hülkenberg. And, in a way, after the Mercedes deal, happen, I think everyone sort of was predicting that Ocon was going to be at Renault next year. There have been some rumours circulating now for quite some time about this deal. So, it's clearly been rumoured, it's clearly been well circulated, and now it's obviously come true. I think it'd be amazing to see, probably as I say, and I said it earlier in my last video when I did my Mercedes Bottas video, that, Ocon is one of them drivers that I believe is probably the best French driver currently in Formula 1 and in motorsport currently right now, and is a real talent, I think. And, what a lineup that will be. Ocon versus Ricciardo next season. Brilliant lineup, in my opinion. Absolute stellar. And I can't wait to see that lineup. I think Hülkenberg versus Ricciardo, is good, but I don't think it's as stellar. I think the relationship's good between them as drivers. Now, let's quickly go on to Hülkenberg and what I think, will be the future for him. What it means for, obviously Hülkenberg, the driver most affected by this. Obviously, I think Renault has to thank Hülkenberg for his service since 2017. It's been phenomenal. He's certainly really helped that team develop, grow. He's given them plenty of experience and knowledge, maybe that they didn't have before. But, I think they've got to thank him because even this season, during this season where, obviously contract's been up for grabs, he's actually done a really good job, scoring 17 points. He's only 5 points behind his teammate Daniel Ricciardo. And in my opinion, to me, that says it all, really. 5 points isn't much, It's what? A fourth place and a 1 point finish, difference, or, it's just a seventh place finish. And that isn't that bad. I think qualifying-wise, yes, Ricciardo's been stronger in certainly recent races. But I think Hülkenberg's done a really good job, actually, this season. It shouldn't be taken for granted on the season Hülkenberg's had, actually, this year. And I think, in a way, even though they're gaining a really good young driver in, obviously, Esteban Ocon, I think they've also got to thank Hulkenberg for his amazing service during the, I think, 3-year period he's been with the team. So, it's a big, I think, thank you they've got to give Nico Hulkenberg, who's done certainly a great job for Renault. And he's, in a way, sort of put, I think, Renault back on the map as well, to a degree. Like, he's put Renault back in contention to be a back to public figure once again. I know they've got Ricciardo now that can do that equally, but, Hulkenberg sort of gave Renault a bit of an identity when he was there at the team, and yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll do that for the remainder races that he's at the team. But what Hulkenberg does next, or where Hulkenberg goes next, is a entirely different question now for 2020. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one that we would all like to see answered ASAP. But anyway, that's then the news this afternoon. Breaking news, of course, this afternoon. That Hulkenberg has signed, Ocon has signed a 1-year deal with, obviously, Renault F1. It will also be, I believe, the first French driver and team partnership. I'm not sure when was the last time Renault had a French driver actually driving the car. So don't ask me that question, but I know it's certainly a long time. It must be a good 10, maybe even 15 or 20 years now. Could even go all the way back to Alan Prost if I'm correct. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm not correct. Hopefully it's before then. But, it's certainly the first French team and French driver relationship that will now begin in 2020, of course. Something I think Renault's always aspired to have, that French driver and French team dynamic eventually. So, obviously, that's that then. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then please leave a like. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. And until the next one, I'll see you all guys next time.